You walked around. Perry had a little thing in her sleep where she decided that she was gonna go and talk to the witch that was inside a house. She's
Decided this.
the, the witch said to basically don't trust everything your friend says. But also said that she would be watching over Perry because she finds her very interesting. Cord had a dream about three women, three hags, bringing him into their home, offering him tea. They constantly bickered and nagged with each other until eventually he drank his tea and it caused him to uh, go unconscious. You guys woke up. You guys found out where the teleportation circle was. You headed over there dressed up as pirates. And when you went to go talk with the guy in charge, he didn't really believe some of the things that you were saying. So he went to go get confirmation from Captain Ink himself. As he did so, you decided, well, Captain Ink's going to be coming back here with force, so we might as well just burn everything and run. And that's
So
exactly what Perry
it
did.
was all that guy's fault for not believing Perry.
Yes,
It's
it was
true,
This
it
is
all
what
was.
happens when you
Ruined
don't
it for
believe
everyone.
Perry's lies.
Honestly, they had it coming. Like, come on.
So, yeah, so everyone jumped out the window. Perry burned down the entire building, and because the pirates in this town were way too fat and slow, they could not leave, and the entire building fell down on top of them.
Whoopsie.
You guys decided that, if Captain Ink was gonna be coming back to Slaughter Swamp, you might as well not be there when he arrives. So you destroyed the entrance uh, from the cave out into Slaughter Swamp, and now you're heading your way to the next village,
Right.
which I probably gave a name to. I most likely gave a name to.
I think you actually just called it a mining town. I don't know if you actually
Yes.
gave it a name.
Mining Magoo, McTown Face.
There you go.
Uh,
That's definitely a place name.
Did the Europeans name this one too?
Yeah.
No, the
Where the
millennials
heck is
did.
European?
If
Either
way.
millennials named it, it would be named Miney McMindface.
Yeah, they might get
69,
that boat.
420, XX.
I mean,
Harambe.
they were
X.
lucky. They were lucky that they got Bodie McBoatface. They could have
Yeah,
got
it's
a lot more
ridiculous.
horrible stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think there probably was a lot more horrible stuff, and they just
No,
decided
that,
to
that
not.
was actually number one. Like they showed number two was like Hitler or something.
Oh wow. I'm surprised.
Like the internet had a good day that day, just collectively.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys head on over to Placeholder Town, and it takes a couple days. You guys are on probably day 5 out of your week that you have. So you don't got a lot of time, but you do eventually make it a Placeholder Town, and you notice that there's not really too much here. There are guards, which luckily you do have uh pirate outfits on, so you can pass right by them. However, this town is the people here aren't better off than the ones that were over at Slaughter Swamp. These guys, though muscular, look very malnourished and weak.
Sucks.
Like the pirates do, or the other not pirates? I guess
The
they're all.
not
Are they all
pirates.
pirates? I don't know.
The pirates that are watching over them look nice and burly and everything, and as you guys approach, luckily some of you are burly as well, so they don't take notice to you.
Do they just look generally unhappy?
The people, the
yeah,
denizens,
the
yes,
not pirates.
absolutely.
So we're going to start a revolution, right?
I don't think
Are
we have
you?
enough time to start a revolution.
We
Are
have
we
2
are we
days.
in the town at this point,
We
or are
sowed
we
the
like
seeds,
looking over
yeah.
them?
You guys basically you came through it it's sort of like in a it's like in a mountain. It sort of looks like a mine. Uh, However, it looks like no one actually has come over to that.
Yeah, I feel like we would have maybe scoped it out from afar before we just like went straight through.
Yeah,
Guys,
so
I don't know if this is the kind of if this still doesn't look like the kind of town where I mean everybody looks pretty okay, but I don't think this is the kind of town where we could start a revolution. But do you think these guys might be willing, like if we're like, hey, Nink, where's his teleporter? Do you think they would tell us?
probably.
Tell us what.
You know, where the teleporter is so we can teleport to Ink's town instead of taking another couple days.
Would they know where that is?
That's the question we're asking.
Well, in the last town, it was in like the pirate's main building, right? So I would assume we'd be in that again.
Although I also assume the pirates don't like clean their own floors and cook their own food, so there might be servants and stuff who've seen kind of a crazy looking circle thing.
Yeah, it's possible. We could
Hold on.
okay.
Now I'm a little confused. If we're looking for the teleporter to do what?
To cut off a day or two of travel so we can actually make it to Ink before he leaves again.
You do
So
know that
why-
is probably going to be heavily fortified now that we've destroyed
Yeah.
one and
But the
Okay.
thing
gone
is,
through.
the thing is, it was sounding like, I mean, if we could just walk there, then that might be okay. My main thought about teleporting is that if it's going to hurt us to come out of the teleporter, I like to teleport and then have a day to just kind of rest up, scope out the place before we have to go, just go for the nuts.
I think
But
the
we
issue
just
the
went
issue
I
through
like
is
that.
that we're not gonna have a day because all of Ink's men are going to be surrounding the teleporter and they're going to try to kill us immediately.
Well, will they know that we can use the teleporter? They might just think that, you know, for all they know, we just burned down the building and ran away. I mean,
I think it's probably best to assume that they know.
Wait, why did we take the teleporter to this town then?
we
You
took
didn't
we took
take
the
a
tunnel.
teleporter. You took the
We
tunnel.
walked.
Oh, we walked to this.
And mind you, it's been about 2 days since you were at the other town. So it's you've had a proper amount of time for Ink to try to teleport there, teleport over to a different town, and he could either, to your guys' knowledge, he could either be fortifying himself back at his base, he could fortify himself over at one of the teleporters in case someone wanted to use them, or he could have sent himself and his men over to Slaughter Swamp through the actual swamp to try to figure out what happened.
Well, I don't think he could have done that because it would have taken him a week to get from his base to Slaughter Swamp, right?
Well, what he means is he's starting to do that. He'd be on his way.
Gotcha.
And he does have teleportation circles in other towns.
So we could
He
teleport to
couldn't-
another town and then go from there. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Well, and we can kind of like if he is hiking down to the swamp, we can kind of discount that as something to deal with because the week timeline is because he's leaving in a week, right?
Right,
So if
exactly.
he's busy hiking through the swamp, he can't leave. He'd have to go back to his base and get on a boat.
So honestly,
if-
that would be ideal if he himself personally is coming for us, because that means he's not leaving. But we don't know
So what we
anything.
need to decide is whether we want to take the risk that he is fortifying and then he has everything ready within another 5 days, or or we take the transporter and risk people waiting for us.
Right. Honestly, I don't like either
We have to take
option.
the transporter though. We don't have enough to like between now and getting to the other place. We can't make it.
Well,
That-
so here's the thing. Worst case scenarios. We don't take the teleporter. We don't make the timeline. Ink leaves. We fail their mission. We do take the teleporter. Ink is waiting for us. We die.
Also failing the mission.
Well, I
Correct.
mean, either way, the worst case
Excuse me.
scenario would be us dying.
We fall asleep.
Thank you, Thaddeus. I appreciate that clarification.
he would put us to sleep. Actually, isn't that right, Father? And Father nods.
Either way, we could easily die. If he gathers everybody from all the towns, except for skeleton crews, to keep the people under control, there's no way we're going to be able to survive fighting everything, all of them in fortification.
Correct.
Right, but
So
at least
either
if
way,
we're
there's a chance of us dying. We just need to decide which one we want to take.
right, I'm saying like if we teleport in there, we have no opportunity to run away. Like we're screwed if he goes there. Whereas if we walk, we can scout it out, and then if we see that he's fortified and we don't have an opportunity to attack, we can leave.
So the teleporter have to send us to another teleporter? Can't you make it send us to
I-
like, near the teleporter?
I think it does. I don't actually know how this stuff works.
Teleportation circles work as links between each other. You can only teleport to another teleportation circle.
Oh, I know.
However,
Is this
with
Thaddeus
the
telling us?
teleport
Is this
spell, it's
Thaddeus
different.
telling us this? Because I don't know.
No, I think Clark is a
I'm bad.
Is
Thaddeus, you
So
can't change the thing.
no, I can't. I think. Well, hold on a second. Something's not. I have an idea.
Oh,
Everyone hold
great.
your phone. Uh,
Why are you all
Thaddeus is my-
looking at me?
You were talking.
I was.
All right.
Oh yeah, I had an idea. Listen up.
That was so good.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
you, Leoris, Lyro, yeah, whatever. So, how did what's his face, blue gill guy? I forget his name. He had gills. What did he do to get over to the camp to steal from it? Well, I have to imagine that he had a probably a teleportation circle nearby, or he used his ship to go around. Uh-huh. Hey, Perry.
Yeah.
Do you have that journal?
I surely do. It is a thing that I have.
Yeah. Let me see that for a second. And Thaddeus will
Martial.
thumb through the pages.
Can he read it? I forget what language it's in.
It's in primordial.
I think.
Yeah. So he's thumbing through the pages. He's like, hey, Perry.
Yeah, Thaddeus.
This are you sure you gave me the right one? This one seems like a bunch of gobbledygook.
It's in primordial.
Oh, okay. Hmm. He picks he goes to the ground, he picks up some dirt and he puts it on the pages. All right. There we go.
All right. Well, that was about as useful as I thought it would be. Does anyone
Well-
else have an idea? Lore, maybe? Or sorry, not Lore. Cicero.
I
Did he
let-
cast magic,
let-
or did he
let
just
Thaddeus
put dirt
finish.
on a book?
That
What's
is just like looks around and is like, I don't know what you guys are thinking, but this will obviously work. Primordial is the language of the elements, and so if I
I
just
snatched
so
the
he
book out of
just
his
put
hand.
dirt
if
on
I
a
just
book.
if I just rub dirt on it, it'll become common, right?
I snatched the book out of his hands. Okay, I can read it. What do you want me to look for?
Look for how he got the treasure and stuff, or more specifically, if there's a sequence.
Okay, I'll look for that.
You look through, and near the like the last page, you see that there is a symbol, like a huge circle, with triangles and stuff inside of it, and it has certain X's on parts of it, and it literally says treasure trove circle.
Oh, well, this looks promising. Because this is the code right? To teleport through the thing. Okay.
Wait,
No, I
I
have
don't know.
that.
I can't read primordial.
Does
I
this
have
mean Ink
the.
had like some secret hidden teleporter circle that no one else knows about to get away?
Can I compare the
Mm,
can I compare the code
possibly.
in this to the codes we got from the base for the other teleporters? The
Yeah, so
main network?
you look at it, and it's not the same code, but it does look like it is still a teleportation circle. So
Ah.
different codes for different locations.
Hmm.
Lordy, do you want to say something, by the way?
I was just going to say that I'm not going to be a bit of help at all. I do cast magic, that's fine, but I have no fucking idea how. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yes.
We're figuring it out, I guess.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, he seems knowledgeable enough. Just given the proper tools, yeah?
Don't worry, Cicero. You know, sometimes people think that I'm useless.
And why
Well, you got her name right.
I am. Oh, I'm so. That is. Now, why on earth? Go on. You're fine.
um,
You
I
don't
mean,
have
that's
you
all
don't
I was
have to
gonna
make him
say.
feel better, Cicero. That's fine. Just let him do
That
his thing.
Takes you aside a
that's
little bit.
all I
He's
was
like,
gonna say.
I'm,
Like, sometimes I feel useless.
that's alright. Go on then.
That's it.
Oh, alright.
I just wanted everyone to know that sometimes I feel useless.
All right, that's
Okay,
good.
so
Top.
Good, solid information, Thaddeus. Thanks for your
Perry,
contribution.
do you
You're
wanna
welcome.
reset the conversation then, please? What is our plan now?
Okay, so we've all discussed all the possible options that Ink could be doing, none of which are positive. We've all discussed the fact that we need to get to Ink space, and all of our paths there seem suboptimal. If this is Gil's, for lack of a better word, back door into Ink space, it seems like it'd be much less likely that he would be either guarding that or expecting anybody. Because if it's supposed to be a secret treasure trove, he's not going to fill it up with untrustworthy pirates. So maybe this would be, we would still have to get to the teleporter in this town, although this town doesn't seem to be very busy, so we might actually be able to do that without having to burn many pirates alive. Not that there's anything bad about that, it's just, inconvenient. So what we could use the teleporter here to teleport to the secret backdoor treasure teleporter in ink space, and then with the pirate crushing plan.
So, I have a question. Didn't Gil have to stop doing it because Ink found out he was stealing treasure? Wasn't that a thing that we found out in the journal or something? I feel like I remember that happening.
Let me look at my notes. Uh,
Oh, I get it. His name was Gil. I forgot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the blue guy with the gills.
Makes
That's
sense.
a weird name. Well, yeah, I guess.
Well, at the very least, I think this second teleporter seems a little bit of a better plan than what we had.
I don't have in my notes that Ink had. I thought he was just still going about his business.
Okay. Well, that'd be great then if we can just find a back door. We might be able to actually infiltrate without just alerting everyone that we're there immediately. If we can be sneaky. I look at some of the less sneaky members.
Hey, I assume we got to come
It's
out
okay,
already
Father.
ready to fight just in case.
I give Aaron just a look.
It's okay, Father. You don't have to be sneaky for me.
Okay, so is this what we're leading to, gang?
It's a
I guess so.
all right. I don't think you should come
Don't
with
everybody
us,
cheer at
Lyro.
once.
Like you've been good, but the whole point of this was for you to be a guide, and if we're already there, it's probably better for you to uh
We don't
go
want you to die there.
back to the
You-
ship.
You're right. But then again, if you leave me here and you go and kill Captain Ink and everything, that's not gonna solve everything on this island. It's not like I'm gonna be free then.
I mean, we
Because
we have a ship
But
that
that
you can
takes
go
the time
to.
pressure off. Takes it because
Uh,
we're rushing to get to ink because we got a week. Once ink is dead, we got all the time in the world to go pirate hunting if we want to, or if you want to, or if you want to go out on
well,
the ship.
I think the best thing, if I want to be a little bit selfish here, is you guys just let me come with you over to Ink's base, and I'll go and hide, and then when the time is ready for you guys to leave, I'll come with.
How about this? The problem is the teleporter can do 8 at once. So basically, you'd be coming behind us. You'd have to do it yourself.
That's fine.
Can you even do it?
Um, anyone can.
I thought it was
Gil
only
was
magic
able to
users.
do it. No, Gil was able to do it.
Uh-huh.
It's
He's
like
just
Simon
a
said, you guys gotta step on the right things when they light up.
uh yeah, I guess.
Sorry, halfling game. Sorry,
Well, I don't know what Simon says is.
it's okay. You don't have to.
Was Simon like a famous halfling or something?
Kind of. I think he was actually. You know what? It's another time. Another time.
Uh-huh. Um, Lyra, could you give us a second? Just like give us a second.
Sure.
Um,
I'll just go hang out in this other part of the cave for a little bit.
yeah, that'd be good. So I'm gonna gather us all around in a pretty low voice. Say, so he's definitely like betraying us there, right? Am I alone in thinking this?
Like level
Eh.
2, you could step on him and he'd die.
I mean, it doesn't matter if he's level 2 if he just happens to alert all of Ink's men that we're there.
I say we leave him on a boat.
That's
You-
what I'm
do
going
you
for
want-
too.
Do you want me just to like kill him now? I could send Father out to go do it right now.
I thought Thaddeus didn't believe in death.
Necessary.
Well, I mean, he's not gonna die. I'm just gonna put him to sleep.
Okay.
Kill is a loose term for me, because people don't die. They just go to sleep. So when
Sure.
I say kill, what I mean is knock out.
Uh-huh. I think it could be a little less extreme. We could just send him back to the ship and let Raven deal with him.
It's
Well,
gonna
I
take
mean,
him
if we
but,
send
a
him
week to
by
get to the ship.
himself, couldn't he just walk to Ink or something?
How?
Someplace else?
I mean, if
I mean, if he
we
goes
just
to
let
another
him,
town and uses the teleporter,
well,
if
I
he's
mean, it's
gonna
only a
betray
couple.
us, he can betray us any way he wants.
Yeah, we just take him and leave him tied up in the treasure room.
I mean, that's the same
It-
thing as killing him.
Not necessarily.
The thing is though, if we have him go back to the ship, I don't think he's gonna make it in time. It took us a little bit to walk over here, and we only have 2 days left. So Raven probably would have been moving out on the last day to meet us at the end
Listen,
or something. I don't know.
he doesn't know that. All right.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we're lying to him. All right, that's good to know.
It's not exactly a nice thing to
Thaddeus.
do.
What?
So
I'm
I don't
loud,
see why we
Thaddeus.
Here's
don't
the
bring
thing,
him with
guys.
us.
He hasn't done us wrong so far.
He hasn't
He could
had
have
a
alerted
chance to.
just as easily back at the last place, and he didn't. I mean,
I mean, if he
all
really
kinds
wanted
of
us dead, he could go screaming to the pirates right now.
Yeah,
That's the only way he can alert them.
All right. If you guys trust him, that's fine, I
I
guess.
wouldn't go that far, but in this place, like, I just don't see how it's to his advantage. I mean, what is he going to expect from the pirates? Gratitude? The ability to be a pirate himself? I just don't think it's
Forgiveness for betraying them?
But forgiveness doesn't seem to be a big
I'm just saying
virtue.
it's a potential motivation. Maybe he thinks that they will. Or hopes. I don't know.
Here's the thing. I feel like if he has any kind of brains in his head, which could be not true,
I mean, we saw how he tried to free Bree, right?
that was pretty stupid, I'll admit it. But I feel like he would be, he'd be playing his odds more safely, expecting good treatment from us as opposed to expecting good treatments from the pirates. Even if he's not a good-hearted individual, he could use his half a brain and think, you know what? I think that these adventurers who are coming to kill the pirates are less likely to murder me in my sleep than the pirates who've already murdered a bunch of people in their sleep.
All right. I'll defer to you guys on this.
I still kind of want to tie him up in the treasure room, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think he's a security risk, but that's fine if we want to take him.
Out of character, did he show any like suspicious behavior? I don't have backstory for who this guy is, so
That's true. You were gone.
heh.
He has shown that he is very dumb when it came to trying to free Bree. However, during your travels, he has not ratted you out to any of the pirates over in Slaughter Swamp. He freely allowed you to go ahead and burn down the building with the pirates in it. He could have left you guys in the captain's quarters and went with the captain through the teleportation system.
Wait. He wasn't there.
No, he wasn't there. He
Oh
was
no,
with
he was
me in the
outside.
cave.
He
Yeah,
was in
you're
the
right.
cave.
He was in the cave
with me.
Yeah.
But he
Well,
could have run out of the cave and alerted them too.
yeah, he could have run out. He could
With
have.
Oriel
he
there?
would've-
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he would have been pimp slapped by an angel. Okay.
Yeah, but and he was there with Thaddeus as well.
No, Thaddeus came up with
No.
Cicero at the end.
Oh
I
yeah.
did what?
I was the
Yeah,
only
it
one that
was
was
just
left
Angel.
in the cave.
Come on, DM. Come on, man.
He. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm super sorry.
No, you're
Stop
not.
it. Stop it.
That's not sorry.
Either way, he definitely had times where he could run away. He could have tried to escape while you guys were sleeping or anything along those lines, but he did not. Could be because he never had a chance to really get the pirates against you guys. But as you guys recall from what he's talked about, he doesn't necessarily like the pirates because he was enslaved to them. The only chance he was able to get to not be enslaved by them was to become one. And then when Gil offered him to join up with him, he immediately did it.
Well, that's just poor life planning.
So yeah, that's if he was telling the truth. So it's up to you guys to determine what you think is the truth from this guy and what's a lie. If he's really just a young elf trying to make sure that he stays alive. I don't know.
Hey. Collective knowledge insight check. 21.
Ari, from your experiences with Lyro, seeing as you've spent the most time with him,
Mm-hmm.
he seems like an honest guy.
Yeah. I don't feel like we should kill him. Maybe we give him a chance. We can always kill him later. I mean, if
I didn't say kill
But-
him. That's not what I was
That's
intending.
the
Just,
thing, Aaron.
not
That's
bring
what
him
it
with
comes down
us.
to. Like if you're saying if we tie him up, it's the same as killing him. How are we going to prevent him from seeing the teleporter code and coming after us if we don't tie him up? Like,
Well-
let's just be frank. The choice is we bring him with us and put some small level of trust in him, or we kill him.
All right,
We just
listen.
got to pick one.
You've convinced me. I still don't really trust him, but I'll defer to you guys on this.
All
I
right,
mean-
we good? We good with
I'll
that?
be- I'll take responsibility for him.
Are we 100% sure that we don't want Father to give him a very
No,
sharp hug
No.
with his claws?
no. Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
Father isn't hugging anyone. I'm
Oh.
with you, Maria. I trust
Oh,
you.
he's not now. I thought I was the one who controlled him. Father, give me a hug.
Oh no.
And father gives him a hug. Not sharp. You see, you can't tell what to do. He's mine.
Does Father have to roll an attack?
And that one's his hug.
Please.
Okay.
I'll roll a d20.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
no.
wants that hug roll. He misses.
He claws him a little bit.
That's
You see-
amazing.
See, he's okay, father. It's a little bit tight. You see that there's a little bit of puncture wounds in him. You see, it's fine. Father's like, he's just very handsy with his hugs.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right,
Okay.
Seems like a great
Okay.
hugger.
I
Great.
trust your judgment, Ariel. If it is that, I'm sorry, Perry, but I don't think it's. If we leave him here, tied up, I feel like we're no better than the pirate. Do you get me on that? Like, if he is a really good person, or he's really not really done anything wrong, I don't feel good about just leaving him behind. You know. You make lasting relationships if you put there with trusting people.
Okay, I think the decision is that we're taking him with us, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Hey, Lyro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Decided. We've decided that even though we don't have a whole lot of reason to trust you, because this planet is full of untrustworthy people, we're gonna let
Uh-huh.
you come with us and do your thing where you hide while we go to all the danger and all the risk. And then that's what we're gonna do. So congratulations, we're not killing you. Yay!
What was that last part?
I bask in
I
awe
said
at Perry's
congratulations, we're not killing
diplomatic
you.
skills.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad that my help wasn't, reconciled with murder or anything.
Man, we have seen some shit. Okay, we have seen
Yeah.
some shit. I want to trust you. I even want to like you, but past experience has, just made us a little bit hesitant. But like I said, you've come out in the clear, in the pink. It's all good. So we're all gonna go ahead, and then you can follow behind us. And will you be able to follow the pattern?
Yeah, I'll be able to do it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got that taken care of. How are we gonna get to this teleporter?
We talk to them really, really nice.
So you mean we don't let Perry talk to them first?
Hey, I am so nice.
I think I know where it is.
Oh, where is it?
It's in the outhouse.
Okay,
Is that house big enough?
I actually like Cicero's plan more.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh, we're talking about a teleporter.
mm,
I thought we were talking about a porter potty. Okay.
What's a porta potty?
I've never heard of that.
It's a halfling thing.
Is that the halfling
It's
thing?
not.
How do you know
Now
about?
you're just
First
being
of all,
rude.
how do you know about halfling things?
Because I'm really smart.
But my best friends are halflings.
Yeah, my best friend's half
That doesn't make it okay.
Oh god! First Mark, now Thaddeus. What the hell is wrong with this place?
Okay.
Get off
So
the island.
we're thinking it's gonna be still in the big kind of headquartersy looking place, right?
Yeah.
Probably. We look like pirates for the most part. I feel like we actually play that part pretty well, to be perfectly honest.
Just want to go in dick first again, or are we trying something else this time?
I mean, let's see. Mm,
Considering it's in their headquarters, I'm not sure if stealth will be an option.
I've actually got an idea.
What's your idea?
Clark, visually speaking, which of us looks the least like a pirate right now?
Let's see. We have a halfling
Hey, a buff
who-
halfling.
who is close enough to a dwarf, I suppose, if looked at the right angle. I don't know.
Yeah.
We
Don't we
have
don't we have two halflings?
we have
I'm a Kender,
a
thank you.
Kender
Oh,
who
okay.
is a same size as a halfling, but is very handsy. And he has red eyes.
I think,
We have a huge hulking human who has half of his body blown away. We have you're also a human, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a human who looks a lot slimmer and probably more handsome. Sorry. He'll always be my senpai.
Damn.
We
All
have
right, I'll take it.
Ooh.
air genasi,
yeah, I'm kind
and
of that.
an air genasi, and then we have a literal godsend. So out of the and then we have an old man. So literally out of the 7 of you, 3 of you stick out like a sore thumb.
Couldn't we prestidigitate Cicero's skin to be kind of the pinkish tan or brown or something?
Listen,
I don't know if that
Is
was
that is that how that works?
I get the fact that I'm blue, and I've got prestidigitation, thank you. But every bit of what I've heard of Genasi, I've never met one like me. But we exist on the water. We do very well out at sea. So I think by lineage alone, it makes a lot of sense. Oriel, I'm rather good at tying knots. If we barge in there, saying that we found somebody who originally blew up the place, and say we want to go and go to Captain Ink to turn you in, it might make sense and give us a bit of a bypass if we want to cut down our time a bit. Then we're lying to them in one form instead of two, and we don't have to sneak around.
Sounds fair. I
The,
mean,
the only.
I
Go ahead, Ariel. Sorry.
I would be considered the busty wench who did lure some men to their deaths. So I mean, word gets around.
The only issue I have is that how would they know? Why would they think that all the rest of us are pirates? Because they've never seen us before.
It's true. Or if we were stationed on the other side of the island, they're not very smart.
Well, I mean, they were pretty suspicious over at Slaughter Swamp.
Just
Um,
one dude, though. Everybody else was totally fooled. It was just that one perspicacious son of a bitch who ruined it.
Well, I mean, that's all it takes.
All right, I need to
Yeah.
go for a second. You guys continue to talk.
All right, so now the DM's going.
Thing
So
is,
how
I
are we
just
gonna
don't.
burn down the world for him? in the second floor?
fireballs.
Boobs.
Our other options are, you guys. This might be our best chance, is trying to bluff our way in. I mean, me and Lore, okay, maybe I'm not the best at fancy talk, but I'm a pretty good bluffer. I'm
Who's
a pretty
Lore?
good liar.
My name's Cicero.
Lore, Cicero, Blue Boy, he has many names. Anyway,
Blue
Wait,
balls.
Cicero, is Lore your nickname?
In canon, I think Harry's called me that often enough that it counts.
he was our lore master before he left. He was our lore master. You were our lore master in canon, right?
You were, I was, yeah. And
You had a
when
fancy
we
hat
were-
and everything.
Okay, sure.
I did have a fancy hat. It was a helmet, and it had this glass visor in the front. It was a bit strange. It was a bit like a half a fishbowl on my head, but the part of it was opaque. Anyway, I'd never seen anything like it before. I thought it was an Eberron thing. Anyway,
Wait,
So-
isn't this all Eberron thing? All right, whatever. Anyway,
a lot of this is
not
new.
not important. Not important.
So,
Things
yeah,
like that.
if we're trying to bring in like we caught somebody, we could have both Lyro and Ariel be prisoners, because that would make more sense for there to be the number of us there is as guards. And we could, I mean, we do look kind of roughed up. We can make ourselves more roughed up and come from the side that's towards Slaughter Swamp, maybe, and just be coming from that direction, and let ourselves be seen coming into the town. Because if we were, if we weren't who we said we were, we would try and sneak in, right? Only people who were supposed to be here would just walk right up to them, and then we could just walk right up to the main thing. And I mean, it's not like everybody even knows about the teleporters, right? So we'd have to be important to know about them.
Okay. Honestly, I feel like this is probably the best plan to get as many of us through as possible. We'd probably have
All
to.
of us except Lyro can go at once.
We're probably gonna have to improvise once we actually get in there.
can always burn them down again.
I feel like that's probably not the best option, but
It is an option, but not a very good one. I don't want to resort. I mean, I won't say it's not very good. It was all right last time, but I don't really want to do that again. Forgive me for saying so.
If we have a pretty good, if trouble starts coming, then we'll just have to think on our feet, same as always. But I mean, the teleporters are pretty quick to go off, So if need be, we can just go, and if they don't see the entire pattern, there's no way they'd know this secret pattern that only Gil knew. So maybe they would try and follow us to Ink's place, but not even if they were right behind us.
well, I think since not all of us are gonna be able to get through the teleporter immediately, we're probably gonna want to do this either barricading us ourselves in the room or otherwise in secret so that we can get the second round off before everyone else comes through.
What if Father barricaded the door, and then Father and Lyro could be the last ones, or even Father and Lyro and Thaddeus?
Okay.
Because it takes several steps to get the teleporter going, so Father could barricade the door and then just dive for the circle at the last minute if need be.
That's perfect. And if they don't come through, we lose nothing.
That's
So,
brutal.
so how many pirates are in the town?
Don't know.
I would
Probably
ass-
like hundreds.
I would assume
Mark
it
said it
about
looked
as
like
many
it was
as
pretty scanty.
Slaughter Swamp. So probably several dozen at the very least, maybe 100.
But a lot of them were in the bar in Slaughter Swamp, so they're probably not all going to be at the headquarters, especially where it's the middle of the day now, and it was nighttime before. So if it's the middle of the day, they might be out doing their.
Right.
Hairy business.
I think actually, didn't Lyra say that Ink probably had like 200 pirates or something?
Yeah,
so
he has a lot.
so there probably wouldn't be 100 here. Like I don't think he would put 100 of his men in one town. That's like
Just
half his
saying.
force.
He did say it was more deserted.
And especially after what happened in Slaughter Swamp, he might have pulled some of them back to his base.
That could have happened.
Okay, so okay, I think this is probably the best plan. Let's nail out a few more details. So who are the prisoners?
Ari and Lero.
Ari and Lyro, and let's say we had to chase them from Slaughter Swamp, and that's why we're here. Like we had to chase them for 2 days now, so this was the closest settlement to come to, and that's why we didn't go back to Slaughter Swamp.
So
Why
we
is
were
it that
chasing
I never
for
get to be
days,
the
yeah?
busty bait?
Because no one would believe that you're wanted by anyone.
Oh,
Because you're not busty?
Right.
Hey,
Harry,
I
have you got
resent that.
prestidigitation?
Well, then get fat.
Harry,
Yeah.
have you got prestidigitation?
Ew.
Wonderful. I need you to take some people. Really, you take 3 people of your choice. It's fine, and soil the clothes, especially to make it look like scorch marks. Can you do that with a lot of ash?
Hell yes, I can.
And I can take some as well.
I mean, we're already wearing pirate clothes, right? They're probably
It's
pretty
not our
scuffed
clothes.
up.
Do you want
Enough
me
to make it look.
to start burning my
I
coat?
want it to be identifiable as scorch marks, so as though we just run and we haven't had time to change because we've been pursuing them.
Interesting.
I'll
Okay.
also leaf them up. Leaf them up. Get some forest gunk going on.
So, would these guys even know that the Slaughter Swamp main place burned down yet? Like,
If
how would they get that
don't, we're going
info?
to be the ones to tell them.
Okay, yeah, we could be the bearers of bad news. Yeah, that seems like a great idea.
That's the big
Okay, it's actually a pretty good idea. I think I like it.
Right. Ori, if you could, I need you to look as much not like a pirate as possible right now. Very, very different. A large, stark contrast. Can you do that?
Sure.
Wouldn't it be best if she looked like one of the civilians, like some of the civilians were trying to fight back?
I think they would know if there was an Asimar amongst the civilian population.
I thought Asimar mostly looked like humans unless they were getting all,
I
glowed
guess.
up.
I mean, that one elf guy seemed like he was kind of suspicious, but
Yeah, I don't think
I
you
think
see
he
too
was just
many
a
people with
suspicious
white hair.
individual. I can change that.
But okay.
to be fair, Aurel, you don't really look much like a pirate anyway, so I think it'll work out pretty well.
Ah.
I mean that in the best way possible, of course.
Oh god. This mic was not working before. That's kind of freaky.
Technology is a
Well,
wonderful thing.
yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
I
It's a
mean,
beautiful thing.
what's a
and I-
mic?
So,
all right.
what exactly is the plan when they do bring us in?
Well, we are gonna bring you in, and then hopefully they're going to take us to,
Captain Ink, really. If we frame it as you, the people who set the blaze, then from there we might just have a path to get to the teleportation circle, especially if we insist to see him personally. Like, we're pissed.
Just
we're
a
really
minute.
angry.
Hold tight just a second. Clark, did we know for sure if everybody knows about the teleportation circles or if it's only like the high ranked pirates?
It seemed like the majority of them knew about it. It seemed like most of them knew about it, but many of them didn't know how to use it.
Okay. So if we walk in there demanding to their leader, to the teleport circle, waving around the papers that we took from Slaughter Swamp that have the codes, I mean, why would we have the codes if we weren't important people?
that's true. Maybe since Lyra is going to be a prisoner as well, we can say, like we did in Slaughter Swamp, that we were sent by Ink to take out Gil. And then
But-
this is a prisoner that we're bringing back to Ink.
All pirates have brands or just the ones that crossed ink?
Brands or
Yeah. He was like, "Where's your brand?"
Well, I think he said that because our story was that we had fucked up, and Ink gave us the chance to redeem ourselves. So this
Gotcha.
time we don't say that we fucked up. We just say that Ink sent us to apprehend Gil.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think that it's as good a plan as any.
I mean, it's probably gonna fall apart immediately, but it's not terrible, I think.
We are the pirates who don't do anything. We lie around.
Cord, Callan, do you guys have anything you want to add? Any holes you see?
So good.
No, I don't mind. I think we don't have a lot of great options, so let's just go with it.
And when everything goes wrong, we just kill everybody. That's
Well,
probably what's gonna happen, right?
yeah, well, let's do our
Well-
best to just get to the teleporter instead.
Yeah. If worst comes to worst, we fight our way to the teleporter, barricade the door, and send as many of
Wait,
us as possible through.
Question. Originally, we had this issue, and I don't know if we ever settled it. The teleporter takes 8 people.
Right,
We have 9.
right. Lyra's gonna be following us. If everything goes to plan, it'll be just Lyra, and hopefully he'll have enough time to come through as well.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Aaron, why didn't you ask for my opinion either?
Because I don't care about your opinion, Thaddeus. All right.
Well,
You get
Okay,
you listen.
as long as you're telling the truth.
You asked, all right. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, that's fine.
Um.
That's fine. I'm the those rope, it's fine.
You know, honestly, I'm being a little bit out of character, so, you know, I'm fine, but whatever. I'd be a little more
Alright.
tactful.
I'll just go sit in the corner then and do what you guys want.
Well, we said we were talking about how if worst comes to worst, we were hoping that Father could stay behind with Lyro and barricade the door and then go
And
through
hug
the
'em.
portal. Well, just barricade the door and then dive through the portal after him.
Okay.
Heck, so I assume that you're okay when we were talking about that because you were right here listening.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You remember? Okay. You're dozing off there for a minute.
He is old. He does need more naps than the rest of us.
Now,
Okay,
are,
I
are,
think
are we
that's
gonna do the
everything.
thing?
Alright, let's tie up Oriel and Lyro then?
Just
Just,
throw
you know,
no
not too tight.
special no special sailor knots that they can look authentic but get out of.
Alright.
What kind of check do you want for that, Clark? Tying knots or just doing
What?
it? Alright, on the ship.
Do a sleight of hand or survival check to tie the knot.
Okay.
Can I help her while she does it?
You can help Cicero the dude while he does it. Yes.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
okay.
you're right, you're right.
I'm an effeminate man, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, he's quite androgynous.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, I heard that him and Rygar had a thing, so it's like, I don't know.
No, I'm very gay, friend.
Alright, yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'll help
How's a
Cicero.
20? You good? You're fine.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'm alright with that. Not too tight, are we? Are you fine? I guess that will do. It's fine.
What?
Why?
Resetting
The
dice.
first the first roll I made of the night was a natural one, so I needed to cleanse them. We're good now.
Well, actually, it calculates them in groups of 10,000. So if you want to do 10,000, please put it in brackets. Something to this effect instead.
No, I think 20 is a good number. It's symmetrical.
Yeah, but so's 10,000. You know?
Oh my gosh.
See? It's all just kind of enclosed when you do it in double brackets. No, you don't have to do /R. You just get it. Anyway,
Oh, I got you. Whatever.
the rolls have been flushed twice, so let's go with it.
So we're gonna do the thing now.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
apparently
Let's do it.
we're gonna do Aaron's plan.
It's not my plan. It's Cicero
Oh
and
no,
Perry's
it
and all their
sounds
plans.
completely like your plan.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
Let's go.
It's a
It
team
means
effort.
You need to sleep with one eye open from now on, out of character.
Right.
I always sleep with both eyes open. Actually.
Dude, I've seen
Well,
someone
that-
actually do that though. It's fucking creepy.
Do you want to know what's even
Uh.
creepier? Try throwing something at that person.
Ooh.
I know someone they'll react because they can see it. It's weird and creepy.
Ooh.
That is pretty
Awesome.
weird. Anyway, we're doing the plan.
I like how
Yes.
Thaddeus now breaks the fourth wall.
It seems pretty meta to me, honestly. I don't know.
What's meta?
I don't know. I don't know what meta is.
Pretty sure it's a dwarf thing.
Right.
That's racist. Let's go.
Why is it all the people shorter than your average person? This is, we can talk about half.
Listen.
We can talk about dwarf.
That was Perry who said it was a dwarf thing, okay?
I'm
Like,
not pointing fingers. I'm saying this group needs to have, a therapy session or something.
Oh yeah.
honestly,
Oh,
I
don't
think
worry.
it's only Thaddeus and Mark to be honest.
Oh, don't
Mark-
worry. Father's my therapist.
And Mark had his therapy.
Does he
His
charge
his,
reasonable
his therapy was like a bunch of sharp objects.
Is that accurate?
All right, let's get to this.
Yeah.
Alright, so looking our piratey best with prestidigitated scorch marks all over everybody, we move forward. Cicero would probably not be the one to like hold Ariel's arm to make her walk, sort of a thing. He'd probably pass that off to Cord, being the most muscular.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not muscular. I'm scrawny.
Real quick before we
Why-
do
why-
this, who's
why
gonna be?
did Cicero's voice quiver when she said muscular?
The capacity that is there is muscular.
Hey, Cord, I think there's some signals, man.
I mean, I could, don't get me
Trigger
wrong,
would not
but
be
like, you, Prince.
I mean, who wouldn't want that nice half slab of meat that Cord is?
Wow.
I'm into twinks, thank you.
Anyway,
Hey, real quick before we get there, who's gonna be doing the talking?
Just throw and then me backing you up, just like
Yeah.
old times.
Heck yeah. Okay, the help action.
so you walk up to the opening of town, and a couple of pirates stop you guys for a second. Oi, what are you doing here?
What you want then?
Well, where you come from? We haven't seen you around here. It's not like you're any of us. Where you come from?
Well, no, because we're coming from the other side of the island, dumbass. We're coming over from over there. It's been burned.
You came from Slaughter Swamp, and he like pokes you in the belly. I think you're a little bit too skinny, punk.
Listen, I think you got too big of a mouth to be giving me any sass right now. We need to get to Captain Ink right at this moment, and if you're going to waste my time anymore, you can head back over there with all the dead bodies.
Roll intimidation check.
For sure.
Cord will help.
Thanks.
Cord will help by
Cord
looking
will help.
scary.
Well, I mean,
You know, Cord.
charisma being intimidation is like the worst choice they could have made for that.
Well, you know, Cord. I'm gonna start needing you to give me more of a reason why you're helping with intimidation rather than
He's
you just
crossing
being
his
big
arms
and
in the
scary.
back.
I mean,
Nasty.
I can just
He
slowly
is
crack my
himself
knuckles
seeing
very,
some shit.
very loudly. And make sound like
Oh.
bones breaking because he's huge.
Who's the hype man?
So he's just like, you,
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
I guess you must have burned it off on your way over here. I guess. Yeah, you need to go talk to Captain Ink.
Yeah, through all the stutters, that's what I need to do, yeah.
I don't think that he's available right now.
I'm not fucking born yesterday, of course he's not here. If he's actually through the teleportation circle, I'd like to go, thanks.
Do an insight check. It's pretty fucking stupid.
I mean, they're pirates,
Well,
man. You know.
Yeah, we could take you over there. Right this way.
Thank you.
And they lead you guys over to a large building in the center of town. Inside, first of all, as you come upon this place, there are you go inside, you see that there are a bunch of pirates currently looking like they're doing paperwork. Like,
I didn't know they could read.
I didn't know that either. They're it looks like they're writing up the amount of ore and stuff that is mined and are sending it back. They're sending it back and forth between each other to eventually send over to Captain Ink as reports. he eventually leads you into a room, just down the hallway to the right. Into a room that's just a teleportation circle, and he's just like, boy, you sure about this? It's really that much of a rush?
Look at my eyes. My pupilless white eyes.
Yeah, you're pretty creepy.
No. The last part was out of character. Look at my
Yeah,
eyes.
he said he looks into your eyes and they yeah, they're pretty creepy.
Do I look like I'm fucking around or no?
I mean, uh, he'll gonna
The
do another
answer, if it's
insight
taking me
check.
too long to process it, is no. So yeah, I'm pretty damn sure.
He, in a sudden realization,
Mm.
Oh no.
he
Right.
looks
He said
around
that-
and he's just like, "Wait a minute, you're supposed to be working for Captain Ink, and you brought these people all the way from Slaughter Swamp over here. Why didn't you take the teleportation circle if it was such a rush then?"
We were chasing them all the way from the town.
Because I burned it down.
Shut up. If you want another sock in the jaw from my good friend here, you'd best be quiet for now.
You know what? Why don't you just go ahead?
I'm sorry.
I mean, Captain Ink doesn't take kindly to people burning down his buildings and killing his men. So, why don't you just go ahead and beat the shit out of her?
Fine, yeah.
Do
Are
it.
you being a
Show
pervert
me what a big
right
strong
now?
man you are.
What?
It's like, okay, I've dealt with Mike. Okay, I thought Mike was the worst. Are you seriously perving on this chick right now? Like that's
Who-
just gross.
Who,
Mark!
first of
Mark!
all,
Mark.
I don't know who the hell you're talking about. And
The girl who
Sec-
was down south who was always racist against
He was
the dwarves.
he was a racist asshole. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, really. Somebody
Anyway.
in HR.
it seems as if you're trying to find an excuse not to hurt this person who killed pirates. If you're pirates, I don't see any battle scars on her. I don't see anything. So obviously, you have done little to nothing
Hey,
to
Clark.
avenge their deaths.
As he's
Yeah.
saying that, I would like to roll a sleight of hand and punch her.
But look, I actually did put that she looks disheveled and hair's all fucked up and her clothing's ripped and dirtied and she
Do you
looks
have
like she may have
bruises on the
taken.
fa- Do you
She
have
looks like
bruises on
she
your
may have
face?
taken a couple good hits before she was captured.
Was this all prestidigitation? Because I feel like I'm all for using spells to their capacity. However, I do not imagine that prestidigitation can add that much detail to multiple people at once.
I'm okay
No,
with
no.
roll
Could
damage.
she make some kind of check to do it like with makeup or whatever?
Yeah, of
I
course.
mean, we could rip her clothes a little bit.
I
Yeah.
did. I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can rip her clothes and everything. However,
Oh, can they? Oh, can they? Cool.
Oh my god.
But
Mark,
in
somewhere
all
in there-
fairness, my clothes were already ripped from the fucking shark.
Do any of you have a disguise kit?
Awesome.
Nope.
Nope.
So
I'm all
we're
for Cord
going
just
with
punching her, like sucker punching her at this point in time.
All right, so Cord, roll sleight of hand.
Somewhere in there,
Woo!
I was casting
that was
chill
an
touch.
actual punch.
Roll for damage.
Do
Somewhere
it.
in there, I was casting chill touch to make a ghostly skeletal hand hover in front of the pirate and give him the finger.
You're giving the finger, or are you hurting him?
No, I'm giving the finger with my chill touch hand. Like it's a 9 to hit. It's not going to hit him either way, but that was not my intention to hit him.
All right. Well,
It was
he
to
is.
freak him out.
He's looking at you guys, and
I
He-
just end up straight up decking Oriel.
Like, I want to see you roll to hit.
Haymaker,
Fucking
blindside.
roll to hit.
Yeah, roll to hit.
I'd say probably with
So
advantage,
just-
right?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
she
because
is.
you're kind of letting him.
So
with it.
roll one more.
And it is unarmed, so you don't get your bonuses.
Is Ari still in her armor?
Yeah, because I think I would have put the armor underneath the clothes, so it chafes like a motherfucker. But you know,
And she was wearing big fat guy pirate clothes over her armor anyway.
So, Cord, I don't think that hits you, Ari, does it?
it does not. But I want to turn around and headbutt him if that's okay.
I mean, you could take
Yeah,
it.
go ahead. Roll an attack at Cord. This will just be normal.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
So just roll like a mace attack or whatever your melee
Should she make
weapon
a
is.
sleight of hand check too?
For
No,
what?
I want to actually hit him because I
Oh
know he can
shit!
take it.
All right.
Oh,
All right. So, and what's your strength modifier?
+2.
All right. So, Cord, you take 3 bludgeoning damage as you go to fake punch Ari. You see that your fist is off kilter, so you redirect it to hit her armor. But then, as you come in close, Ari just leans back and headbutts you right on the bridge of your nose.
I want to try and
just-
grapple her.
oh my god, you're
Go
so
ahead.
Well, if we're gonna go for headbutts, now Cord is just in a fighting mood and he's headbutting back.
Ooh. Oh
This
boy.
is so unnecessary.
So we're gonna kill
I
each
love
other
this.
before we get to ink. All right.
Well, no, Cord will probably miss the way I always roll.
Where are we, by the
Until
way?
all
Are
in
we
Space.
are we in the teleporter room at this point?
See, I told you, he will miss.
So yeah, Cord misses his headbutt, and
Zero
the
crosses his
pirate.
arms and says, "Enough of this, father."
Father comes walking up.
Can you restrain her, please? This is getting out of hand.
A father gives Ari a gentle hug,
Thank you, father. Obliged.
and the pirate's just looking at Cord, and it's just like they really, excuse me, they really did raise a bunch of weak little sacks of shits over there over at Slaughter Swamp, didn't they?
You
You
want to
have no
go?
idea.
You want to go right now? We can go right now, fatty.
You have no idea.
Listen. This asshole burned down all of Slaughter Swamp, alright?
That's Miss Bitch to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand that by what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that I am so surprised that you were able to capture this one when she can deck your biggest guy.
Granted, he doesn't move very fast, so.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Why are
Well,
you ignoring me? I asked
Listen,
if you want
I
to
can
go. You want to go
compare-
right
I can
now?
compare phallic sizes with you all day long. That would be fine. You can grab a ruler, but that's not really what's important right now. I need you to keep your eyes on the prize, okay?
Hey,
mate? Yeah.
I
Cicero,
think that one's the one with measurement problems.
I don't think he knows what a ruler
No,
is. I don't think he
no.
can count to 3, so he probably doesn't know much about
Cicero
that.
will in the best, and if this guy wants to look like an idiot trying to count, he's welcome. And then Cicero will watch and laugh at him.
Hey, that's a good
Anyway.
idea. Hey, how high can you count, buddy?
Is that a fucking joke?
Does it look like a joke?
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, either you all are the weakest, dumbest sacks of shit from Slaughter Swamp I've ever seen,
Like I said, you have no idea.
or you don't belong here. Either way, I'll fill you in case you idiots couldn't get it through your head. This is the center point of where all the island's economy comes from. That is based off of this island. We know how to fucking count.
Do
So,
you?
how about you stop shoving your heads up your asses, and tell me why exactly I should let you through here, seeing as you can't even restrain the person that you're saying has been causing Captain Ink some problems.
Hey,
Why
Chief,
shouldn't
do you
I
know the
just get...
teleporter codes? Do you know the teleporter codes, Chief?
Yes.
Oh, good. Do all the pirates here know the teleporter codes?
You know what? I think it's a better idea if I go get some of the elite guard from here and we take the prisoners and you all can go back to your little home.
Who else is in
Buzz
the
him,
room?
We'll
Clark.
deal with it.
Clark, I'm trying to joy buzz him.
You're trying to joy buzz them. That's a hit. That deals 7 lightning damage. And we're going to go into initiative.
I was gonna say, depending on how many people are in the room, could I just kind of like hide myself in the corner and wait for something to happen by the door?
Right now, what's happening is that you guys are in a hallway. And this door is just to the right of the hallway. He's the room is literally just a small box for the teleporter circle to stay in, so that you could step in and step out, yada yada yada.
Are we like right outside that room?
Yes,
Okay.
and he is currently blocking the door.
How
There
many
are
people are in the?
pirates coming. Yes, there are a bunch of pirates coming through, up and down the hallways. Definitely enough have been listening to your conversation. And as Perry goes and shocks this guy, he just yells, "Boys, we got some traitors! This'll be fun."
Pirates, we are so mad about you impeding our progress right now. I'm going to give you a bad review to Captain Ink.
Hey, who's the real traitors here? Like the one blocking our way to Captain A? Can't thank that one.
You know, if
Are
you
we
would have
doing 2 v 1
let
for
us
this,
level
Clark?
up, Clark,
Or
Cord would
I
be very useful in this situation.
Can I
I
roll any
am
kind of persuasion check, Clark, for us to try and convince some of them to hang back because they're not sure who's in the right?
Wait, what was that, Cord?
I said if Clark would have let us level up, I would have gotten a feat, and I'd be a lot more useful in this situation where everyone has to go through a hallway to get to you guys.
well. That's another thing that's going to be changing when we leave is that there's gonna.
You do
I
know,
hmm.
you just kind of already blew it, Clark.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Aren't you recording?
Well, I guess I just won't post this one, or I'll cut it out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it can.
Demon.
The recording
I'm a
can mess up.
I'm
The
a
recording can
dumb
mess up. That's fine.
Whatever. I mean, we'll just say that we didn't hold a session. It was only like in like 2 hours, so people already be suspicious about it.
Yeah.
But whatever.
So, but for real though, is that something where I could try and make a persuasion check with what I said and what Aaron was helping me say to make some of the pirates hang back because they're not sure who's in the right?
The pirates, when they saw you enter, they were confused by you because they were just they watched you enter and were just they had never seen you guys before, and they
okay,
obviously knew the guy that was helping you. So this is a very it would be a very hard DC. So
I
roll at
mean,
disadvantage.
what can we lose? I mean,
Yeah.
But advantage because I'm helping her, so neutral? Oh.
No. No, disadvantage.
damn, I can help. Never mind. I did really good
This
so
is where
far.
the nat 20 would come in a lot of handy.
oh, shut your face! You jinxed
The
it.
the double nat 20.
No.
Well,
Jinxed it.
You yinked it. A 2 and a 3.
well,
Alright, let's just fix
No,
this.
no one is
Uh,
coming to your aid.
We didn't expect them to come to our aid. I just hope some of them would hang back because they weren't sure who was going to be in trouble with ink.
All right, and let me. I'm gonna bring you guys over to just a quick map, just a quick barren map for you guys to fight this. Uh,
Can I use a
do-
knife to cut open the ropes on
See, I
Ariel.
rolled sleight of hand for the ropes and quite well, so that they could easily be undone. They're not actually like
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then never mind.
is Gucci, my friend.
So like one
And
action would undo the ropes or something. I don't know.
yeah. Who am I missing? Harry Cicero.
You're missing Lyro.
Yes, I am missing Lyra. I missed that boy a lot. Oh no, I got everyone. So let me bring you guys on over to the thing. Boom.
No, is this supposed to be no lighting?
Well, for you, but I will change that because everyone should see this is side. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, here we go.
Hey, pirate.
And I'll draw the doorway for you. So
Aw.
he is currently in the doorway to where the teleportation circle is.
Dang, if that were the case, I would have used suggestion a lot earlier.
It's
And you're in this sort of hallway.
a pretty big hallway.
Very-
Damn.
Yeah.
25 feet.
So, go ahead and roll your initiatives.
That's about as good as it's gonna get from me, my friends. Oof.
I'm a quick draw.
Bigger. See if that put him on. It didn't. Let's add a turn. Went to 16. All right. And let's put on some battle music.
Weird.
You know, Perry, you joke about that, but when I was in the
That was
Tuesday
that was
group,
me, Clark.
you and that was also Zat when I was in Tuesday group. Whenever he wanted to do some music, he would just be like, "Oh, and there's wind of the sand next to you." Whoosh.
Is that music or is that just sound effects?
That it was both.
Depends on how artistic you are.
Callan, you're up.
Okay. My go-to staple Callan Allard question. How high is the ceiling?
It's about 10 feet high. You could literally try to do like a sort of backflip to try to get your feet to touch it if you wanted to.
Well, so here's the
won't
thing.
be any
is
help.
I would like to save that for when we go through the teleporter. What I would like to do is, depending on how tall this gentleman is, assuming he's not 7 feet tall, I would like to hop over him into the room.
Boing.
You will have to make an athletics check technically because you're trying to go through his space.
Oh, not in acrobatics. I'm trying to jump over him.
No, the thing is you have to make athletics versus his own.
Well,
Unfortunately, even with that description.
assuming I would know that, I'm a respectfully refrain from any sort of action with my
Whoa.
negative
Mhm.
1. Do we see? Okay. What I will do is, you said that there were other pirates like running around or walking around and looking towards us?
Yeah, they'll be coming in. Don't you worry.
Okay.
They
Not
are
the
Well,
definitely
elite
getting
guards,
up from
because he
their
would have had to
seats.
go get them.
I would want to know where it looks like more are coming from, like the top or the bottom of the hallway. Or can I not
Definitely
really
the
tell right
bottom.
now? Okay. Then what I would like to do is I will use my action to lay out, or I guess I would toss from where I am, some ball bearings. I don't
Nice.
really know how to draw, but I would like them, sort of in the vicinity of here, far enough away that it stops people from coming towards us, type of thing.
All right, sure.
It'll
And
I'll just mark a
I
little
I don't know
area.
how much. Yeah, I don't know how much space they take or anything because I don't have it
but
specifically written down, but it's in my
I
pack.
want to say the 10-foot block, but I can open up my PHP just to figure it out.
Yeah, if you don't mind, thank you very much.
Can do.
And I think that's an action.
Yeah, it would be an action to use an object.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
wait
a
until I see how
square
much space.
area of 10 foot on the side, and then a DC 10 dex save or falling prone.
Okay.
Okay, and then. So this is where it gets. This is kind of weird. I can use a bonus action to use an object, because rogues. Can I do that to throw caltrips also?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then next to the ball bearings, I'd like caltrips.
Nice.
So
I
their
got both
movement
of them.
is halved, and they need to make a dex save or fall. And if they do fall, they'll be taking some damage.
Correct.
All right. Go
and then
ahead
I'm
and
close
just,
to the door.
yeah, go ahead and just make a little 10 by 10 square, then where you want it to be.
I don't know how to draw that on here.
Or
Yeah,
no,
caltrops
yes,
cover
I
a
can.
5-foot square area, and they have to make a DC 15 dex save or stop moving and take a piercing damage. 1 piercing damage. And
so
then their walking speed is also reduced by 10 feet after that point.
all right, so the purple will be your ball bearings. The red shall be your caltrops. Do you want it to be like this?
Let's see. Sure. I wanted to take up as much of the hallway as possible so people stop.
Okay, so kind of spread it like that.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, cool. Ford, you're up.
By the way, anybody who knows Shocking Grasp will know that he can't take any reactions until the end of his next turn.
Wait, so well, would I have known that? Can he contest in athletics if he can't react?
I
don't think I would have known that though. So
I-
I probably would do this anyway.
The thing is, though, going through an enemy space isn't. I don't think it would even take a reaction for him to try to boot you out. I think it's literally just like he's standing there. You have to try to make your way through him.
Gotcha.
It's
Sure,
not
sure.
really a reaction. If that was the case, then one person could try to go through, and then everyone else could go through.
Yeah,
Well, easier
that
for
makes sense.
kinders than for elves.
Yeah, but they don't have the halfling thing that says they actually get to walk through.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're
So-
short but no benefit.
Yep. Cord, are you just gonna post up there then?
He will ready an action to attack anybody who comes in range with his pike.
Nice.
All right. Aaron, you're up.
All right. Swords out. I'm gonna yell pineapple for no reason at all, and I'm gonna attack this motherfucker blocking the door.
Okay. Hit, and hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Well done.
So, 11, 6, 17 damage.
Nice.
Then nice.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Ouch, ouch, his bones.
Ouch, his bones. All right. Is that it, Aaron?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, CC row.
May I just say, I am delighted at this development. Cicero is going to move here, going to cast Mage Armor on himself, and then proceed to do Tempestuous Magic, teleporting 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yep, easy
That's
enough.
Poof! And then use
And
the
I'll-
rest of my movement to get out of the way, because he can't take opportunity attacks.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Yay.
And I'll just make the
I'm going to go to where the
circle.
circle is, essentially.
There you
If I'm here, that takes an action, but on my next action, can I start to do the Simon Says nonsense?
to do the sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We
Cool.
should
Alright.
at least kill that guy so we can't tell everybody exactly what we said.
Well, I trust you guys to do that, absolutely.
Ari, you're up.
Your faith is encouraging, I guess.
Okay, so we just got the one guy enemy here That's all we
Yeah,
got.
but they are more getting up from their seats over in the building, so soon they'll start to swarm you guys.
Where's Lyra, by the way?
Lyra's with you guys. I didn't put him as a thing because
And also
he's
Thaddeus
not to be
and
combated.
Father.
Again, not gonna put them down because they'll just be XP leeches.
I feel unimmersed.
Sacred flame.
But RP'ly speaking,
Look at
would
that
Father
baby
still be
in
able to
there.
block the
That's some
door?
good damage.
He'll do a dex save. How much do you hate me if I said he crit?
Oh man.
I'm gonna start keeping track of these, by the way.
That's fine. I'll just go back to my project.
All right, the dude is going to be like, "All right, boys, come on, let's get rid of these guys." And they won't take actions on their turn, but
Yellow.
some dude bros will be coming.
Whoa, here she comes.
Hey.
This where I should have been a bard.
Go.
I would have had so much fun.
He will take his turn, and he's gonna attack the one that fooled him. So Aaron and Perry, you can have attacks of opportunity.
Bitch.
Hey.
That's a hit.
Oh, I
healing
thought that was
word.
his attack on me. I was like, no. Wait.
You didn't say. Alright, that's a hit as well. Alright,
Nice.
but he is going to attack Cicero
Okay.
with some advantage because he's going reckless.
He's going nuts. I'm shielding,
Oh.
by the way.
Does a 19 hit you?
Not with my shield up.
Nice.
Alright.
Ooh, fancy.
And reckless.
You don't get
And
anything last time you
that's a
were
miss
ahead,
as well.
right?
What was that, Fred?
Didn't you learn anything when you ran ahead of the group last time?
I floated and Yara was right there. So it's fine.
Yes,
The
yes, we learned
barbarian?
that the healer can heal around corners.
The
Perry,
barbarian
you're
opens a
up.
door and a shark comes out.
God. Hey, I just
Yell
like ate
loud
up
enough for
two of
basically
the
everybody
attacks that
to
could
hear
have
it, like-
actually hurt. So don't give a shit.
Yeah, basically everyone's coming.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, okay. New spell, let's see. Doop-de-doo. Get my little measurements out. Doop-de-doo. Okie dokie. I'm gonna try and both hurt some pirates and also possibly close off this hallway by casting Shatter right there.
Nice. They'll do a con save.
How is 3d8
One,
damage
two.
1 plus is 11? How did that happen?
You roll the cord.
I did roll.
So fail, fail, pass.
There's on my
So this dude will be taking 5.
Wait,
The others will be taking 11.
Nice.
Oh, ouch! His bones.
Ouch, their bones.
also the hallway collapses right there.
No,
He
Barry
wait,
only gets to-
he made the noise. That means it happened.
Callan, you're up.
Did I not get my bonus?
Oh, sorry. Yes, do your bonus, honey.
Okay, thank you, Boo. That sounded a little bit condescending, but I'll take it. I'm gonna say,
Listen,
Cord,
he's the
buddy,
DM, alright?
I just want you to just relax and just feel the pressure lifted off you by knowing that I will still love you even if you don't manage to hit a single pirate, but please hit some pirates.
Backhanded, very Perry style.
He's used to it.
All right.
At least she doesn't call me Tin Man anymore.
There you go.
Callan, you're up.
Okay. How long does Cicero's mumbo jumbo take to activate the circle?
It's gonna take an action for him to put in the sequence, and technically he can. What I'll allow him to do is he can hold his action on his turn to activate the circle, because pretty much activating it is putting in the sequence.
Okay.
Nice.
So knowing that it only takes 6 seconds and not like a full minute, I would like to try and hit the barbarian, but I'm not entirely sure how. Can I? What's a legal move? Can I just crawl up onto Aaron's shoulders and shoot this guy, and then jump off?
Yeah, you can enter an ally space and attack. Just know that it's going to be you can't stay there. You have
As
to
Don't
be out of
end
it
my
by the
turn.
end of
as
the
he
turn.
jumps
Yeah.
into my shoulders, can I take him and like toss him into the room?
Whoa.
I don't know. What are you trying to do here?
I mean,
gotta get a
yeah,
good
you
shot.
can just pass through those, and
Yeah, you can pass through ally spaces just fine. You can just
and
get
he
into the room,
still
dude.
doesn't have a reaction, I don't think. Or is it at the
No,
end
he
of
does.
No,
turn,
it's
just
already-
He
pass?
hasn't. He hasn't now. Yeah.
Okay, then I would like to step into Aaron's space, however is acceptable, without getting myself tossed,
All right.
and
So maybe go between the legs.
shoot the guy. Yeah. Let's do that. As long as you just don't duck or anything weird, like squat.
Uh huh.
Go
Teabag.
ahead. All right, that will hit. You get
With
sneak attack.
advantage. With advantage.
20.
Why
Why with advantage?
advantage?
Oh yeah, because
He's reckless.
Raging. He's reckless. So go ahead and
Hey.
crit fish. Nope.
Eh.
But it's 20 damage, which is pretty good. Aaron, just because for the lulz, I'll allow you to use your reaction to teabag.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No, I don't do
I'd be
that.
very
I
upset.
do not do that.
All right,
I'm
Callum.
into the room afterwards. Actually,
All
no.
right.
Wait outside.
Okay.
I know
Cool,
Aaron's been a little
fine.
savage this episode, but no.
Please come inside the room.
I shall blur.
All right. Anything else?
Don't got anything for my bonus action, so just wait here.
Earn.
Who?
Earn.
Ern? Who's Ern?
Earn.
You earn.
All right.
Your South Tennessee cousin.
I'll move in here. And I'll say, hey, pay attention to me, buddy. Ignore him. And do what I
Ooh, that crit
can.
is super convincing.
Nice.
I love it.
That is, wow. You certainly tried.
Well,
6, 11, 15. Are you adding in your Colossus Slayer?
yeah, I am.
Okay. Yes, he is very, very hurt. He's a sad boy.
Ooh, ouch.
Ouch his bones.
Ouch his bones.
Oh,
That's true.
actually, he should get an extra 2 damage to his favorite enemy on each of those hits.
Each, so 1, 2, 3, so 6 damage. Oh, you sure you don't have one more damage?
Well, he should have gotten.
Cicero's gonna have to kick him in the
He should have gotten 2 more damage on my previous hits
Well,
as
you know,
well.
maybe you should have mentioned it. when
Yeah, I
that
should. You're right.
happened.
You're right. I should have. You're correct.
Damn.
That's
Damn,
fair.
okay.
That's
Okay.
fair.
So,
Seeing that he
Cicero.
looks super messed up, Cicero's going to let his own hand. He's actually going to quicken a shocking grasp for him, just for him, and then using his main action to hold his action to do the sequence.
All right, so do the shocking grasp at advantage.
Shock 'em. Joy bosom, joy bosom, joy bosom.
Joy wasn't real good. I hope I joy wasn't real good.
Yeah, it's the odds are doing pretty good.
I think that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
managed to do that.
Yeah, it's not good.
You just give him a nice little stroke on the back, and he just gets
With
the
my
shock.
pale,
Just
soulless eyes.
Does he die from uncomfortableness?
yes, he does.
And then if he's well, no, I'm gonna hold action until my friends are in. I was like, if he's dead, I'm just gonna do it. No, I don't want to go by myself.
I
Alright,
was gonna say
Ari,
you roll
you're up.
a nat one and caress him uncomfortably. Cicero,
And-
that
No,
would
I
be a
was
nat
thinking like
one
he
for.
turns like what? I'm like,
We'll say that Lyro
Damn.
and Thaddeus and Father have come in as well.
And
They're
Scissor's gonna
in there
call
right
out as a free action. Everyone get in here. Don't worry about killing them all. We got to go.
Yeah. Plan 2, Thad and Father. Plan 2.
Ari,
Hey,
you're
You're up.
Yeah, trying to make it in.
Well,
But there's
Hmm.
people in the doorway.
You can move through our space. That's fine.
Okay, anyway, in. And stuff.
all right. Anything you want to do with your action?
I am gonna hold a sacred flame. For the first enemy that comes through that doorway, or into sight.
All right. Next will be the pirates.
Don't
Let's
do
see.
anything.
They
They
obviously
don't lie
see the stuff
around.
on the ground, so they're gonna. Oop.
Quarter's ready in action, right? So
Yep. So Cord, you can hit one of the bros as he comes around.
dang. They
Well,
went
no,
around
he
the ship.
blurred because so he can't. He can't hold an action because blur wasn't.
oh,
an
that's
action.
right. Well, did he blur the last turn?
Yeah, he blurred last
Okay.
turn.
Sure.
So they'll just roll normal on Cord because they're gonna be recklessing. So let's see. 21 hit Cord. It does. Cord, you're gonna take 14 slashing damage, and I need a concentration check to see if you can hold up blur.
Ouch.
All right,
Yes.
that's a pass. Second attack. That's not gonna hit. Next dude. Miss and hit with another 14 damage. So go ahead and take that 14 and do a concentration check.
Damn.
And blur is down. The next one will
Can
be
you
making his
use my
Not
inspiration on
on
it?
that one.
Not
It's not one.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, that ones are always fails. And this one is going to attack you with advantage. 24 to hit, dealing 12 slashing damage.
Ouch.
Oh, was that 4 attacks? Did they get 2?
They get 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Why do you get advantage?
Because of reckless.
Because
they're
he's
reckless.
recklessing.
Nice. So all of my attacks will have advantage.
Right.
Yep.
Correct.
And then a 21 to hit, dealing 8 slashing. Cord is now down. This guy is going to come over to Dr. Callan. And you're going to get 2 attacks, Callan. First one is going to be a crit, so I'm sure that you want to uncanny dodge this one.
I promise you I will.
Alright, so it's 23 damage normally, which you will reduce down to 11. And then second attack. Does the 16 hit you?
Just frickin' barely.
You take 12 slashing damage from this one.
Not too hot.
Not doing too hot. And with that, more of the pirates will spawn. Whoops. 2, go. There you are. Yeah, you guys are slowly getting swarmed.
What a surprise.
I just need everybody in the room and we can go.
Hurry, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start with a level 2 healing word on Cord.
Okie dokie.
An actual decent roll this time. So
Well done.
you're up with 10.
Then
Gonna Eldritch Blast. One on
go
each of these
right
two
ahead.
pirates on this side. The one beam top guy, one beam bottom
Alright.
guy.
Okay. That is a hit, dealing
Nice.
14.
Solid.
Well done.
That's a hit, dealing 7.
Then I'm gonna move into the room.
They just have to be in the room, right click?
Yes, you just have to be inside the room.
Good.
Callan, you're up.
Okay, as per usual, I've got some questions. Sorry. Disengage, if I use it, any person I run by, or is it just the person
Yes.
I'm next to right now?
Any person.
Okay,
Just need
also,
to get in here.
if I use a potion of diminution, does that shrink items as well? Like everything the person's wearing, or is it just the person? Like, do they fall out of their armor and whatnot?
Everything is shrunk with you.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action, disengage,
Alright.
run. 5, 10, 15, 20. So I still have 5 movement.
No, I need you to get in the door. He can just
I'm going to pour a potion of diminution that I have into the now somewhat awake, terribly brutalized looking person of mine.
Alright.
Oh my god. This is so
I'm
cool.
going to pick him up.
Oh, he's so small.
Can I pick him up?
This is great.
Can you pick
Yes.
it
Yeah.
I want this to happen so badly.
up? I
in your
don't.
pocket.
You,
Because now he's small.
well, usually you can grapple for free things that are 2 sizes smaller than you. 1 size smaller, this would be halfling size. He can share your space, but you cannot carry him. Not unless you had previously grappled before.
But he should be like a willing creature, right?
Oh, I was just kind of assuming that I could just drag him.
You can. The thing is that you can drag him. Yeah,
If it's too many
I'll say
actions, it's
since
fine. I
you-
just wouldn't.
No, since you made him smaller, I'll remove the action for you to need to grapple him, but your speed is still going to be half.
That's fine. I still have 5 of my movement.
Oh,
All right.
oof.
5. Did I do this right? Oh no, because it's an action to do the potion. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Just move foot towards me.
All right. Ford, you are on the ground and small.
This is
And,
great.
a short candor is pulling you along.
Wait, just for reference, how small is Cord compared to Callan?
About the same time.
I mean, Callan, what is your size category?
Because
I think
Is it
I'm just small. Just small.
So you're both the same size. So, Cord, what would you like to do?
Disengage, please, from me. Just for my
I will
heart.
disengage, action surge, and pull Callan in.
That's not how you
All
grapple.
right.
Oh, this is how you grapple.
So you'll use half movement to get up. you will move you'll disengage as your action, then you'll action search to dash, giving you a total 45 feet. Reduced to half would be 20, and yeah, you could definitely pull him in.
Good.
As soon
My
as
hand goes
Cord,
off.
everyone else is in, right? Everyone's in the room at this point.
Yep, Callan should be in.
As
next
soon
to
as they do that,
Cord.
I throw the door shut.
All right.
And my held action goes off. Everybody's in. We go.
Well, Cicero, you're gonna need to have to choose because
What do you mean?
everyone's in. Lyro, Thaddeus, and Father are in there.
I did say to Father early on that we were doing plan 2, so I was assuming Father was going to barricade the door and him and Lyra would come after.
So that he could drag you.
All right. So that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, so Father's big hulking metal form is standing in front of the door.
All right. So you close the door. Everyone here gets teleported.
So who?
And-
Wait, sorry, who stayed?
Not Thaddeus.
Father and
Father
Lyra.
and Lyra. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be the end of the combat
Nice.
as you
Sure.
guys escape.
Just for Tiny Cord.
However, you wait a little bit, and you're worried that Lyra might have betrayed you because it's taking a little bit. But eventually, the circle will light up again, and Lyro will pop out with just the scrap of Father in his hands.
Oh no.
Thaddeus is never gonna forgive us.
Oh no.
He'll be fine.
Is Father? Would Thaddeus know if Father is actually dead or unconscious?
Oh no, Father's just sleeping.
Okay, mechanically, would he know? Like,
The thing is, Father can't die. Is the thing. Thaddeus is gonna need to take some time to rebuild him, but he's not dead.
All right, Lyra, what the hell happened?
But-
You were gone for
I-
like.
I thought there was a difference still between like unconscious, dead for them. Like the repair level is different. Like it costs like more money or something.
It's. I'll have to look it up.
So I was
But
just wondering, like,
either way, Father got destroyed during the battle. And I just remembered, all of you need to make me a D100 roll. One each.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
Oh.
Is this to see how many
Jesus
magic
Christ.
items we get?
Yes.
That's a good start.
Okay. This
As
is
soon
gonna
as-
be
As soon
fun.
as Lyro comes through, could I scratch through some of the runes so the circle's inactive?
Yeah, sure.
As soon as
Okay.
Lyra comes
So-
through, can I make an insight check on him?
Sure. Right after I do these things
With
for
the
you.
help action.
So, Aaron, you are now confused.
Oh,
You
well, I
are
certainly
under
won't be
the
doing
effects
insight check
of-
then.
You are under the effects of confusion.
Oh.
Next, Cicero, you.
Where the fuck are we, guys? Who are you?
You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see.
I go extra far. Boom!
All right.
Wait, can we do that? Are we in a
Is
how,
is
are we in a
this
space
after we've
where we're
gone
in 60
to-
feet?
yeah, this is the effect from the teleporter. I'm guessing.
Yeah, he
Does
could
that
go
mean
across the
instead of
treasure
going where
room or
I'm supposed to
whatever.
go, I go 60 feet?
Yeah. Yeah. Once you. Well, first of all, this isn't a treasure room, as you can see. This is actually the side of a cliff with
Oh.
your backs to a large wooden wall. Well,
Nice.
not wooden, stone wall. Horde, I don't think you're gonna choose this, but up to 3 creatures of your choice within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
Oh, that would be cool.
So you don't,
No.
if you want to hurt your friends, go ahead. Harry,
Yeah.
you grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you
Yes.
sneeze. At which point the feathers explode out from your face.
Hell yeah.
That's
I
so
want to test to see if
cool.
they make me sneeze.
Holy shit.
Callan, if you die within the next minute, you immediately come back to life if by the reincarnate spell.
Whoa.
Wait, sorry.
Wait, like
one
as
more
a
time?
badger or something.
No, you come back as a like a playable race, but you roll
Uh-huh.
it.
But he has
Yeah.
no way of knowing that.
What?
Yeah.
I'll say that
So
you
if-
all know these effects.
Wait, what just
Okay.
happened? What happened to Callan?
Like if
If you were to die in the next minute, like
Oh.
you come back.
He comes
via
back
the
as a different
reincarnate
race with a
spell.
whole bunch of like all his bonuses changed and stats changed.
Mhm.
And then finally,
Which
Aria.
sometimes works out in people's favor. You know,
that's
they
so
find the right
weird.
drunken druid.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, Ari, you are
Mhm.
teleported to the astral plane until the end of your next turn, after which time you return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space. So,
6 seconds in
yeah,
the last
as you guys appeared, you didn't see Ari.
Uh,
But then 6 seconds later, she popped back.
Guys, I'm very
was-
confused right
It
now.
was so. It was so
How
Uh,
beautiful.
long is Aaron confused for?
Okay, but once I pop back, I insight check the fuck out of the one kid because I'm assuming coming back
Lyra.
after me. Yeah,
I try
Yep,
to
and-
I try to inside check Lyra, but end up inside checking Perry.
because that was a beautiful insight. It was a really beautiful insight.
Yeah, let me do a thing first because Lyra needs to roll one.
Why the hell are we here? What happened? Guys, can someone explain what's going on?
Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw. Oh, interesting.
You know, if this goes really poorly, Aaron could just end up walking off the cliff.
Why is there a cliff here? What
I mean, if
happened?
I teleported 60 feet out, I'm gonna have to use my levitate because I 60 feet like out into
well, it
space.
said of your choice, right? Like you can choose where to teleport to.
Where's Father?
Well, Father, when you guys left, I had to reactivate the
Who are
circle,
you?
and
That's
I was
Lyra,
not just.
Aaron.
Lyra.
I
Our
don't.
guide.
What? I'm.
Aaron, shh. Aaron, shh.
Aaron, it's
shh.
best if you sit down.
It's okay,
alright?
sweetie.
I'm
It's okay.
gonna sit down.
Sit.
I sit
Or
down.
did you get something for him or no?
So, the thing was, you guys left, and well, I started activating it, and the pirates, they started breaking down the door and started there was a bunch of them, and they just hacked Father to pieces.
Oh.
And
Did you bring the
Ari,
pieces?
with that insight check, you are he is telling the truth. And he was like, it took me a little bit more time because you could only teleport creatures, and he was broken. So if I didn't grab everything, all of his stuff would have stayed there.
That was good thinking then, Lyro.
I threw up noise.
And
You did the best you could. Thank you for grabbing the pieces. It'll make Father's repairing much easier.
Guys, I don't feel good.
I'm sure
Alright.
you don't. Take a seat, alright? Yeah,
I already
take a seat.
did.
are
Good.
you okay, buddy?
I'm confused by this whole situation. I have no idea what's going on.
I pour him a cup of water from my water skin.
Who are you?
It
It's
lasts
okay.
up to a minute.
So what
but
we're
not
saying
30.
is Aaron got high when he got teleported.
Yeah, too high.
He can't handle this shit, yeah.
It was a
I
bad
don't
go, man.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's sort of some of the effects that happen.
What happened
Like-
to Thaddeus?
Thaddeus came with us.
Let's see. Let's see what happened to Thaddeus.
Yeah, no, I meant from the circle.
Exciting.
Oh, yeah. Please don't be Fireball. Please.
55.
I noticed him.
Your hair falls out, but grows back within the next 24 hours.
Oh, he's
No, he won't
hairless.
notice.
He's a bald boy.
And he doesn't have a beard anymore either. If he ever had a beard.
Why
Yeah,
is
he did.
why is
Yeah,
there
he
a
did.
bald old man?
Here, let me.
Has it been a minute yet?
No. I want you to suffer.
As high, so
Let,
high.
let me just show you Thaddeus. I put him over the island. He
Can you
And
shift
now
ping
he's
he
me?
doesn't
involved,
have all
boy.
that hair anymore.
You got a lot of hair.
Does he lose his eyebrows too? Because that would just
Yes.
be creepy.
Hell yeah, he does.
Any
So
hair.
Gross.
Hey, guys, how do I look?
Like a
creepy.
nice
Like an
As
egg.
always. Like an egg.
I
like
think
an
I
egg
look
and roll
good.
rat, yeah.
I think I look great. Actually,
I just
I
look
think I
better
might
for
want
other
to keep
people
this.
though.
Maybe when my hair grows back, I'll just shave it off again.
Okay, I'm sitting down. Lyra, where you need to help us out here. Where are we?
I don't know. He like looks around and he's like, oh no.
Speak up, then.
I guess I guess Gil didn't have a teleportation circle to the treasure trove, but he had one to outside Captain Ink's camp.
Oh.
And he like points up to the sentry towers that you guys are underneath. And he points to the cannons that are up there.
Sure.
So
Oof.
maybe we should be a little bit quiet.
Who's Ink?
I just
I-
kind of whisper, pass without a trace.
What?
I put my hand immediately over Aaron's mouth.
All right, so Cord, you pass without a trace.
No, I can't
And
pass it. I'm just saying somebody needs to cast it.
oh,
I don't.
The only one who
well.
has that spell is confused right now.
Would
I'm
lesser
gonna
inspiration
roll a
help you with this thing?
perception check.
No. No, don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
am though. I am, and it's
Oh, no. Callan.
Not you, Kellen.
Scared the shit out of me.
I just want to know
Oh,
if I
don't-
see them seeing me.
No.
don't worry. You notice as
No.
you guys all notice as you look to the right, you hear large footsteps coming your way, and a large head of a woman looks beyond the side and sees you all. Hey! You're not supposed to be here.
Hello.
She comes marching up to you. You can
Hello?
see now that this woman is a very big woman. She is
Giant woman.
giant size.
Like
She's
thick
a giant
or-
woman. Like all I want to do is see you turn into a giant woman. And she is let me see if I have a picture of her.
Wait, is Court still tiny?
Yes.
Oh,
Small,
Yes.
not tiny.
All the same, compared to Court size.
Okay, so who's the tallest person in the party? Who's gonna feel the least intimidated?
Me, actually.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
You're also
Damn,
6'3", sitting on the ground.
You beat me by an inch.
Let's go, boys.
I'll just float up. It's chill.
You guys are literally twice my size.
It's shit. Hey, so I wasn't sure if capture was a part of our plan, or even like a way we wanted to end this adventure. But I mean, it's been nice, you know.
I like
Clark,
pineapples.
This look like the,
Bro, we ain't
does
done
this
yet.
look like the giantess we were told about whose respect we can win if we fight her?
Just don't drink the
This
tea.
might be the one. You know that there are two giant women.
This one looks jolly though, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna make a perception check. I'm actually surprisingly perceptive.
I'm proud of you.
This fits the description of her, the younger sister of the giants. She is the jollier one that enjoys, you know, a good fight, but is also very nice. What are
Hey,
you all doing here?
you want to have a drink?
I think we took a
Sure.
wrong turn.
She like plops herself down on the side of the cliff and like puts her hand out for a nail.
I put my water skin in her hand. Here, have some wine.
She like spins around her hand. She's like, "Aw, I was hoping for something bigger." And she basically just
I've
eats
actually got a
your
couple
water
of flasks
skin.
if you're looking for that.
Doesn't
Flask,
Thaddeus
yes.
have something in his bag of holding that has a lot of alcohol?
What
Or
would
am I
that be?
thinking of something else?
I think you might be thinking of something else. I don't have alcohol. You might have been thinking of that other artificer, the shorter one, who liked all his all his meat and stuff.
The potions.
Yeah.
Hey, ma'am, do you have
Who?
do you have some place we can go back to? Because I don't really like being on this cliff.
Hey, who are you?
Shh, Aaron. Shh.
And she like puts her fist to her side and sort of like a Superman pose as she sits down. I'm her.
Well, it's really good to meet you, her.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm so confused.
Take.
Shh, Aaron, it's okay,
take
it's
the
okay.
breather, yeah? You can come with us.
I
Well, I'm
I
sorry
just
we don't have
gently
any lead on
pet
us. If we'd known we would be meeting someone like you, we would have come a lot more prepared.
Ah, well, that's fine. You small folk don't usually have a lot of drink for me. And when you do, you usually yell at me for drinking it all.
Well, I don't really take much of this stuff myself, so maybe if I could come with a tankard or maybe even a cask, then you could have all of it.
Oh, that'd be great. I've never
Yeah.
seen you guys around here. What are you doing back here?
We took a wrong turn. It was kind of unfortunate, but we actually don't really.
Oh
You know,
no.
I don't
Were you
actually
trying to
know.
find the camp?
Well, eventually, but I'm kind
Oh,
of.
sillies, it's just right around the corner. Here, I'll take you. And she like grabs Cicero like a
Oh.
toy and just picks him up and starts marching
hold on
right
just a
back
second.
In
around.
what way? I
It's
gotta
her.
know.
Hmm?
In what way?
Bunch of people at the camp.
They get really
Yeah.
nervous around a lot of people. I should note.
Oh. Oh, are you one of those like social butterflies?
I mean, I am, but they're really scared. I'm sorry.
I like butterflies.
And my clothes look terrible right now, Miss Her.
No, you look great.
See, that's because you're nice. I'm not sure if
Oh, you're
everybody
so
at your
sweet.
camp would be nice.
They might
Oh.
make fun of them, you know. Oh,
Well, you know, if my sister sees me back here drinking, she's probably gonna get pissed off at me and you.
oh,
So
we
it's
don't want you to get in trouble. No, no, no,
yeah,
no.
it's probably best that you come around now.
All right.
Well, I
Is there?
don't want to get you in trouble. Is there any way? I'm just afraid they're gonna make fun of us.
Oh no. No, I'll if anyone makes fun of you, I'll squish them.
No, you can do that for
Ooh.
us. He says from under her arm.
Yeah, you guys seem nice and you gave me booze.
Actually, I
you.
have I don't know how I have this for very long. I'm looking at my inventory and I have it. So, are you hungry, her?
I'm always hungry and
Well,
in need of a drink.
I got this from a really big friend, actually. He was green, but he cooked a mean death dog. You ever had death dog before?
No, I haven't.
I start
He
laughing at
pulled
the image of the green giant.
green giant. Oh, oh, oh. He wasn't nearly as big
I
as you,
don't
but
say anything. I'm just laughing to myself.
he wasn't nearly as big as you, though much bigger than me. So that's the best I've got. But he pulls out this really well cooked leg of death dog from a certain orc.
Oh, this seems nice. And she like plops it into her mouth. She's like, smoky.
He had it roasting up,
That,
like slow roasting over the fire all day.
That's really nice. What was this guy's name?
I believe it was Grum.
Mmm. He makes good food.
He does make good food. If I see him again, he also gave us a cake, but we ate that really quickly because it was a celebrate. It was like a party. So
Here, if you guys don't want to be seen while you're in the camp, I think I can help you out. But you gotta promise something.
what is it? What do you want us to promise?
Don't be handsy, okay?
I promise we will not be handsy.
All right. She takes you. She opens up the collar of her shirt a little bit
Oh,
and just puts you down.
Oh,
Okay, different type of fancy than what I thought she meant.
don't worry.
But
I'm
Park
not
was
really interested in
genuinely
women.
somebody
So
who was
yeah.
of gender.
Yep.
All right.
I got
I'll-
very nervous for a second.
Here, I'll just take you in one at a time, and I'll put you guys over in like oh, I could put you guys in the strip club. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, let's do
You
that.
can hide out in there.
Thank you, her. That's really sweet of you. Parry,
Oh,
Parry,
stop it.
Parry.
Yeah?
What's a strip club?
I don't know. Maybe they when they hunt animals, they get the hides ready there. Maybe.
Oh,
It's
alright
best if
then.
you go find out.
All right, come on.
Yeah.
And she'll
Move it back soon.
she'll just pat your head down into her shirt.
Alright,
and
alright.
She'll take you all in one at a time.
How long does this take?
A while.
I feel like
Uh,
I'm not confused at this point, right?
No, you're
gonna
not.
Yeah, it's definitely
Okay.
been longer than
Holy
Once-
shit.
Once Cicero leaves, you are unconfused.
Fucking hell.
It's
Never
so-
do it again.
No longer small.
And we're a little bit over, so that's where we're gonna call it for the session. As you guys are all plopped into this this house.
I knew there would be sexy pirates in there,
this,
Clark.
this house
I knew it.
You look inside and you just hear this really odd music that for some reason you want to say is techno, but you don't really know what techno music is. It's very poppy. And as you look inside, there's bright lights, multicolored bright lights
seems-
everywhere. And in the down this hallway, there is a large stage where pirates, like a bunch of dude bro pirates, are currently just stripping down to the music and grinding up on a metal pole.
Nice.
What the fuck, Clark?
And that's
Told me
where
like
we're
a
gonna call it
joke
for
that it
tonight.
was gonna have sexy pirates in it. I didn't think there were actually gonna be sexy pirates.
Nice.
I guess this is probably doing something for Cicero, but I don't know.
No, no, they've got scurvy.
Cicero
Catch
just
that.
doesn't like the salty semen.
Oh,
Yep. That was recorded.
Hey.
And we're off.
So.
Good job, team.